Mark, Brett, we appreciate the time here today.
Thanks for having me, Kevin.
Pretty good start to things today, huh?
I mean, that was Final Four caliber basketball. Obviously, I'm neutral, and I was rooting for both teams, but they left it out on the court. It was great for an early game for sure, and I'm just thrilled to be back in Kansas City.
For the second year in a row, Houston is the regular season champions. They won the league by 4 games this year, 2 for 2 now since being a part of the Big 12. How have they impacted the Big 12 Conference?
Listen, they've been great. They haven't missed a stride since they've been in this conference. They're a gritty team. They're a veteran team this year, and my expectation is that I will be seeing them in San Antonio.
Champ Week is underway across the ESPN family of networks, all of college basketball. How does the Big 12 stack up right now against the SEC and the Big 10?
As it relates to basketball?
As a whole.
As a whole. Well, you know, it's interesting. I get asked that question a lot, and I don't really compare myself to any other conference in America. The way I look at it is, are we the best version of ourselves? And we're not there yet. And I think we have a real chance to continue to elevate and amplify everything we do. Obviously, going 16 strong in the 4 corner schools made us a lot stronger this year. Made us stronger in football, basketball, across Olympic sports. But we're not the best version of ourselves yet. And we have huge upside. And I'm just excited about our future.
We'll touch on football in just a minute here. You were asked this week about the possibility of expansion in the NCAA tournament. You said you were in favor of it. Why so?
Listen, it's all about access. And I think there are great schools, great teams that don't have access because of the AQs and other dynamics. So moving to 76, I think is a manageable number. It seems to me to be the right number. I've obviously spoken to all of the other commissioners, but the economics have to be right. The current media partners for March Madness, they have an incredible asset. I know they know that. I've said that earlier. But if they want expansion, they got to double down, make the economics right for all of us.
There's a report this week about college football playoff expansion, and with that report, a push by the SEC and the Big 10 to secure 4 automatic bids each to a 12-team field, with the ACC and the Big 12 getting 2, an automatic qualifier from the group of 5 getting 1, and then 1 wild card. What's your reaction to that report?
Recently in Dallas, we met as a management committee, and we've been vetting out lots of different possibilities. The emphasis for that particular meeting was really about looking back on this past season, which was incredible. And ESPN did a fabulous job. And I think they captured everything we were looking for in fan engagement, excitement with the new 12-team format. As we think about year 12 and 13 and beyond, the one guiding principle for me, and I think also in the room, is what's in the best interest of college football. That's what everyone should be focused on. And we're going to continue to vet out what that means and hopefully get to a great place in the next couple of months.
What's your opinion as to what is in the best interest of college football, specifically as it relates to 8 teams versus 12 teams?
Well, I like the 12-team format. I love it. Whether we go to 14 or expand the field, I don't know, and obviously it'll be a decision amongst the management committee. As it relates to the AQs, and I've been on record to say this, I don't want an artificial championship. I want people to earn their way in. I don't want it to be predetermined. That being said, I'm open to discussion. I want to weigh the pros and cons of lots of different scenarios, and then as a collective group make a decision that's right for college football.
Let's talk about the court. It's been a popular topic on social media. What have you heard about the court here in Kansas City, and what's your reaction to it?
On a personal level, I love it, but it's really not about me. It's about our student athletes, and across the board, the student athletes, starting with our women's championship last week, loved it. And everyone I've interfaced with here, and I go into the locker room before every game to say hello to the players and the coaches and welcome them to KC. Across the board, they love it. And once you're here, I think you even love it more.
Brett, it's an incredible event, and we're off to an incredible start here in the Big 12 Tournament Championship. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for being here, really. It's a pleasure.
Commissioner of the Big 12, Brett Yormark, with us here from the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City, where we are just getting started for the day. 1 quarterfinal matchup in the books. The Houston Cougars, the 2-time regular season champions, waiting in the wings. They get Colorado coming your way here on ESPN2 in about 15 minutes.
It's time to play. Turn it up a notch.
Wow! Everything you could ever want in spring football.
UFL Kickoff Weekend, March 30th on ESPN.
When my hair started thinning, I wanted to attack the problem head on. I chose Nutrafol because it was drug-free, which meant a lot because I didn't want the side effects. My thicker hair gave a huge boost to my social life, and I really feel the best I ever have.